Angel Reese is one technical foul away from suspension, and the league is watching. Her fiery demeanor, magnetic presence, and constant clashes on the court have sparked more than just controversy. Fans are divided. Critics say she's reckless. Supporters call it passion. But beneath the headlines is a much deeper question. Is Angel Reese being targeted for her intensity? Or is she embracing the chaos on purpose? In a season overflowing with double techs, rival confrontations, and jaw-dropping moments, Reese's story has taken center stage. And what's happening next might just redefine how stars are treated in the WNBA. Angel Reese isn't just towing the line. She's staring down a suspension that could shake up her season. With 7 technical fouls already stacked against her, she's teetering just one call away from being benched. And under last year's rules, that would have already happened. The WNBA's expansion to a longer season bumped the suspension threshold to 8, buying her a little more breathing room, but not much. Every new game brings the risk of a heated moment, a quick whistle, and the fallout that follows. Fans are holding their breath. Critics are counting down. And Reese? She's still charging into every game with the same intensity that got her here. Whether you see it as reckless or fearless, the numbers don't lie. She's on the verge of a forced timeout, and what comes next might shift how stars are policed in the league. It's one of the most hotly debated aspects of Angel Reese's season. Those 7 techs. 4 of them, all double technicals. And while some fans insist they're unjustified, the reality on the court tells a different story. Every time Reese squares up, whether it's after a hard foul or heated exchange, refs are left with little choice. It's never not been a double tech. That kind of physical standoff is an automatic call in basketball. The controversy isn't just about the rules, it's about perception. Reese's followers say she's being targeted, but others argue she's inviting confrontation. Every game feels like a powder keg waiting to blow, and Reese is right at the center. When emotions flare, and she locks eyes with an opponent, the crowd braces for impact. Referees are under pressure too. If they hesitate, the game spirals. That's why they've got quick triggers, and Reese's fire keeps pushing those limits. Whether you see it as passion or provocation, one thing's clear: the technicals aren't random. They're reactions to a storm she helps stir. Angel Reese isn't just aggressive, she's become the league's most confrontational figure. And it's not just random flashes of emotion. Game after game, moment after moment, she squares up to opponents at the slightest provocation. After Cleanova blocked her shot, Reese didn't hesitate, she got in her face. Same with Diamond Miller, who only had to say a single word before Reese started shouting her down. This isn't just heat of the moment fire, it's becoming a pattern. Players know how to get under her skin. And for referees, those scuffles are a nightmare. A verbal exchange here, a head-to-head stare there, suddenly, it's another double tech. Reese's teammates have had to step in, pulling her back, restraining her from turning intensity into suspension. The league isn't ignoring it either. There's a growing reputation forming around her, not just passionate, but volatile. And in basketball, reputation matters. Once officials see you as a flashpoint, they're quicker on the whistle. Once opponents know they can rile you up, the game becomes psychological warfare. Reese is walking into every match not just as a star, but as a target. Angel Reese's clashes with Caitlin Clark have become legendary, but not just for the drama. Their rivalry is shaping public perception, media coverage, and even how referees handle situations on the court. The tension between the two stars isn't just personal, it's symbolic. Reese's unapologetic edge versus Clark's polished composure has fans choosing sides. And when they meet, it's fireworks. But it goes deeper. Reese is getting called for techs consistently, while Clark, some argue, is getting off easy. Reports suggest Clark has only 2 technicals this season, despite several heated moments that fans say should have triggered a whistle. The contrast is fueling speculation. Is Reese being held to a different standard? Whether it's favoritism or just circumstance, the disparity stings. Reese's name trends during every flare-up, while Clark's passivity earns silence. It's not about who's right, it's about how this rivalry has shifted the spotlight. And every time they share the court, that tension grows. Reese isn't backing down. And Clark? She's still playing like she's got something to prove. Here's where things get even more interesting. Some fans believe Angel Reese might be thinking 2 moves ahead. With one tech standing between her and suspension, it's not just a question of if she'll get benched, it's when. And the timing could be everything. The speculation? Reese could take her suspension strategically, skipping a brutal matchup against the New York Liberty. Their frontcourt isn't just stacked, it's a wall of shot-blocking nightmares. Jonquel Jones, Emma Meesman, Niara Saboli, Izzy Harrison. Reese already struggled against them earlier in the season, and the last thing she needs is another highlight reel block party targeting her name. Some fans are even suggesting she play the system, get suspended one game prior to Liberty, but make sure she's available for must-win clashes against easier opponents like Indiana Fever. On Barbie night, no less, when the spotlight is at its brightest. Whether it's intentional or pure coincidence, the conversation keeps building. Is Angel Reese leveraging her suspension risk as a tactical shield? Or is it just more chaos from one of the league's most unpredictable stars? Either way, eyes are locked in, waiting to see when, and against who, she takes that bench seat. Angel Reese is only 23 years old, and already one of the most talked about stars in the WNBA. But that spotlight comes with growing pains. Her confrontations, technical fouls, and intense court presence aren't just random sparks. They're part of a bigger learning curve. This is year 2 for her. And for someone rising this fast, figuring out how to channel emotion into impact takes time. Veteran players like Draymond Green have mastered the art of towing the line, knowing just how far to push without getting tossed. Reese isn't there yet. She's still testing boundaries, still building relationships with referees, still learning which officials can handle heat and which ones won't tolerate a single shout. It's all part of the experience, and that experience hasn't fully kicked in yet. But she's not off track. The fire's not a flaw, it's part of her game. Coaches and analysts see it. They know that with a little more time, Reese will learn how to control the chaos without losing her edge. She hasn't crossed the point of no return. She's just dancing near it. And that dance? It's going to define the kind of leader she becomes in this league. Angel Reese isn't just racking up stats or sparking sideline drama. She's rewriting what it means to be a star in the WNBA. Her fire, fearlessness, and refusal to back down have become more than talking points. They're shaping the league's identity. In an era where rivalries fuel engagement and personality drives viewership, Reese is a lightning rod for attention. She's controversial, yes, but she's also magnetic. Fans love her or love to debate her, and either way, they're watching. Her confrontational style isn't just a reaction to trash talk, it's part of a larger wave of athletes embracing unfiltered expression. In that sense, Reese is more than a player, she's a symbol of the league's growing edge. As media coverage increases and players become icons beyond the court, stars like Reese show how far charisma and conflict can carry a career. Whether she's stirring heated debates, clashing with rivals, or walking the tightrope of suspension, she's keeping fans locked in. The question isn't just about her next move, it's about how the WNBA evolves with stars like her at the center. Angel Reese is walking a razor's edge. She's one tech from suspension, tangled in rivalries, and lighting up every court she steps on. But she's also carving a new path, one that doesn't follow the rules, but dares to rewrite them. Her fire may draw whistles, but it also draws fans. And in a league hungry for stars with unapologetic energy, Angel Reese might be exactly what the WNBA needs. She's not perfect, she's not polished, but maybe that's the point. Because if a single word can ignite her, imagine what she'll do when she's in full control. If you want more breakdowns like this, hit that like button, subscribe for future deep dives, and drop a comment. Do you think Reese is being unfairly targeted, or is she simply embracing her role as the league's most explosive figure? Let's hear what you think.